everyone. You know what makes a Wednesday even better? When it's a West Wednesday, and Chef Brian West is here. Now, I'm torn today because you are making something that maybe I'm a fan of and I just don't realize it yet.
Yeah.
And it's oysters.
Yes.
People
yes.
love them.
They do. You do. But to be fair, the first oyster ever eaten was on a dare. You know, so yeah, they popped it open and like, I dare you to eat that. And he liked it, you know, so.
Here, have some Tabasco.
Yeah, I'm starving. Yeah, exactly. So oysters, I absolutely love them. Obviously, you want them to be fresh. I get these from groomers. These are actually Gulf oysters. There's all kinds of species, all types of theories behind oysters, but I think they're fantastic. What we're doing today is a spin on a spin on a Oysters Rockefeller, which is a New Orleans dish, but I'm calling it Texasfeller.
I was wondering where that came from.
What do we need to, so in an Oysters Rockefeller, you're going to have cheese, you're going to have breadcrumbs, you're going to have butter and onions, but we're going to kind of spice things up a little bit. But first I want to show you how to open an oyster properly.
Please,
so
how to shuck.
Right here, yes, to shuck them. Right here is the hinge, and you always want to get these little shucking knives, and you just wiggle it in there gently.
So don't use a butter knife is what you're saying.
I wouldn't recommend a butter knife.
An envelope opener.
Envelope opener might work depending on the size. And then when you get them open, you want to keep the liquor in there. The liquor is part of it. So
that is super slimy. The slimier the better, right?
I don't know about that, but you know. I don't know if there's a theory behind that. So what are we going to do to these things to make them actual delicious? So I'm going to put just a touch of salt, not too much because they live in salt water. The cheese I'm going to use is cream cheese.
I do love cream cheese.
I do too. And so this is another thing about oysters. If you're just getting into them and you're just not sure about them like you, this is a good opportunity to try something like this because it really is going to mask a lot of the elements of it.
Got it.
So, and I missed the thing. So
now you're going to cook them, right?
Absolutely, I'm going to cook them.
That's what's good because you don't want to just go in with a raw oyster the first time.
Not on the first time, no. And if you do, you can load it up with horseradish, cocktail sauce, put it on a cracker. I mean, really load it down with lots of garnish.
And what is this you're putting
So this is my jalapeno jam. You can actually buy a commercial version of it, but I make it in-house.
Wow, it's not as good as yours.
It's not, but you know, hey, no one can be me all the time, right?
No, nobody can ever be you.
Little lime juice.
There's only one.
And then finally,
of course, the liquor. You
tequila. A little bit of my Sutieta tequila, my new favorite tequila I've been drinking. And then breadcrumbs.
Well, this is simple. I mean, once you find the good oysters.
Yes, so that goes in the oven. Luckily, I got here early.
Yes, the magic of television.
The magic of television, whoa.
Wow.
So, and now I just want you to notice, you don't have to eat one because I know you're uncomfortable.
But I might try it. Maybe not on air afterwards.
You can smell the brininess.
It smells nice.
It's actually activated, so yeah, it doesn't. So these are ready to go. And they're nice and juicy.
Do you make these at home?
I do. I make these on the charbroil grill.
The family enjoys them?
Phil doesn't.
Phil does. I was going to ask if you're, how old is he now?
He's going to be 10 next month. Oh my God, I'm so freaked out. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, wait till they're almost 16 and driving.
He's acting like a 16-year-old though, I gotta say.
Naturally, yeah.
He's very funny though, I gotta give him that.
Well, he's got your personality.
I know. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? So that's it.
Look at that.
If you were going to eat it. There might be a little.
If you were going to eat it, I know you're referring to me.
I came in here fully prepared.
You can eat it for me. How about that?
I don't know about that. No, I'm just kidding. So you just straight underneath, just kind of pick up all of it.
Is it a one-biter, or do you make two bites out of it? It's a one-bite situation?
A little hot. Oh, man.
You did good? See, this is why I try not to take lots of bites while I'm hosting. It's so hard to talk and eat. Was it spicy?
No, it's got a beautiful little sweet heat.
Okay.
The sour cream. Oh, I thought that plate was hot. Sorry. The cream cheese is really good and rich, and it works really well with the fatty oyster. And I'm just getting a little bit of brininess on the end. You wouldn't even know. If it wasn't a texture thing.
Well, I know. That's the other thing I can't get past is the texture. I know. Well, thank you so much for making this today, friend. What do you have coming up next? What's big for you? I know you just finished
Taste of the Republic. It was a huge success. I was absolutely elated with it. And I did polo right after that. So that was the Fiesta Polo event. I did a huge event. There was 300 people there. Now I'm just doing some classic catering now.
Okay. Do you need some tequila to wash down the oyster?
I do, yeah. A little bit of.
Well, something in your throat. I'm sorry, you're trying to cough and I'm asking you questions.
No, it's good.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If you would like Chef West to teach you how to do any of this, he'll come cook for you at home. He caters. Anything having to do with delicious food.
Yes.
He does it. You can get in contact with him by going to his website, chefbrianwest.com. You can also find him on Facebook and on Instagram. Thank you, friend.